Okay, this afternoon I'm attempting my first video of my paintings. So I have set up my computer and I want to explain what I've been doing. This giraffe, this mother giraffe, and this baby I've painted very similar to the way you see the baby is right now. Over here I started just painting a solid brown, medium brown. Then I started painting in the design and the patterns. When I got through, the patterns were very flat, unnatural. I didn't like it. So I decided to paint the patterns themselves instead of the lines. I paint them as I go, and I vary the color values. So today I have burnt sienna and white, and I'm going to mix just a little bit and show you what I'm talking about. Right over here, I've tried different things. Today I've randomly left some values so I can't even go back now and paint the lines around the patterns. This is the way I started out and the way I was planning on doing it. So this area is what I did earlier. This is where I used the background color and I painted in the patterns themselves. Over here I decided to mix the color values so that when I painted the design, it would have definition and it would have a lot more interest, and I do not have to go back to each and every spot in order to make it interesting. I will have less definition of the spots. The colors will have less color value back and down his legs. The pattern, if you will notice on the zebra, gets smaller as it comes down the legs. So now that I'm ready, I'm going to mix up some beige white. It's not true white, a little burnt sienna white. And the way I draw these, I come off of a point, add a Y, and then go back and finish the pattern. Each pattern that I have found have 5 sides. You may, if you investigate very closely, I didn't quite make it with some of the shapes, to be exact. But I doubt that anyone will notice that unless they are an expert in zoology and with giraffes. The main thing is you just don't make squares. Okay? Now I'm taking a very small brush. This is an old one. I've had some of these for years. It has so much paint on it that you can't see the numbers. And if you notice, I have a lot of paint on my hands. I should wear gloves, but I prefer not to. So now I have discontinued getting my manicures, which I was really not in the habit of doing until this past year anyway. I don't want to worry about spending the money for that and then having to worry about taking care of my nails. So on special occasions, yes, I will go to the salon. I see that my whitish area is too white. I don't want to have that much definition over here, so I'm mixing it more, a little of color value darker. And I will continue this until I get down closer as I come down his body, I will make these smaller. As you see, now as you look back, you will see different values in each spot. I did it quickly yesterday. I don't have to go back to each spot and correct it like I did on the first giraffe. This is my first giraffe picture. I've started a new series of wildlife, of which most of them I have never painted before. I have painted, in my 50 years of experience, I have painted animals, people, portraits, cattle, horses, dogs, cats, but wildlife is something that I haven't done much of at all. So this is a new series for me, and I'm very excited about it. And it's being well received. I'm going to continue this, and I will come back later. Thank you.